moment, and thank you so very much for all of you who watched yesterday and who clicked on, and it was a great vibe. Big ups to Uncle Dennis as well from St. Catherine High School, and we had to embody our motto, labor omnia vincit, hard work overcomes all difficulties. So it's a nice vibe, man. And I want to say to the principal now, Mrs. Ricketts, or is it Miss Ricketts? One of them, Miss Ricketts. Right, all the teachers that are there now. Remember, all the ancillary staff. You have Miss Maxine, you have Miss Panton, you have Miss Ann. Oh my God, guys, who remembers before you had styrofoam boxes? We used to get lunch or buy cook food in a one little box, right? In a little box, I used to put one cellophane tape, cellophane paper, and white paper under the bottom, right? And may I tell you, say, some of the best curry goat, some of the best curry chicken and white rice with vegetable, and them time you get a lot of vegetable. Merle Grove used to also have breakfast. We have breakfast program. Yeah, we have breakfast program, right? So you could get your breakfast in the morning, your fried dumpling and your porridge, and them something that listen to what me I tell you. So Miss Anne, Miss Panton, Miss Maxine, you have Miss Patsy, who used to sell June plum, right? Miss Patsy used to sell June plum, and she used to sell orange. June plum and orange. And you also have a lady, I don't remember her name right now. She used to sell tambourine. I when I used to say tambourine them time, we said tambourine, right? And we buy tambourine them time there. Yeah, man. All of Merle Grove too. With Mrs. Martin, Mrs. Barbara Martin. If you can't walk on the lawn, you can't walk on the lawn. The well manicured lawn, you have to respect the lawn. You see, you ever take off, pop off a fruit off of the fruit tree without getting permission, you have to pierce on back the mango on the tree and apologize to the tree. Yeah. And at the time, it seemed onerous. At the time, it seemed draconian. But you know what? I've come to understand. I've come to understand that those were the small things or small steps in inculcating in us respect for people's property, respect for people's things. Don't take what's not yours. Don't believe so because you see somebody mango tree, you have to go stone it and raid the mango tree. You have to respect people's things, respect people's property, respect yourself. Right? Your uniform, yes, Vanessa, had to be at the proper length, right? Down your ankle, yes. Who not hearing me? You're not hearing me? Carla, you hearing me? No eating in your uniform. Sometimes now when I see students eating in them uniform and carry on some type of way, could never be us back in the day. All if you are dead for thirst. All if you are dead for thirst. Your throat going parched like Sahara Desert. You can't eat in your uniform. You cannot cuss nobody. You cannot talk loud in your uniform. First of all, you have to make sure you reach home before night come down. Because otherwise, why are you in your uniform at 8 o'clock? Why are you in your uniform at 7 p.m.? You're mad? You're crazy? Miss Martin used to actually drive down to halfway tree and drive along the bus stop to see what you do. You see, if you ever get caught like I eat a little bag juice, Jesus, you were not allowed to go in restaurants. You were not allowed to, so you couldn't go no restaurant, none at all. The only way you could get away with it was if you were with an adult, like your parents or so. But otherwise, you could not be seen in any restaurant in your uniform. And again, some of the ways that I see children now behaving in their uniform, it's just appalling to me. And it comes back to understand that when you are wearing a uniform, you're not just representing yourself, you're representing an institution. And you have to respect the institution and everybody in that institution. So when you carry on bad in your uniform, you disgrace everybody. If you disgrace your uniform, you're letting down the entire side. My side, you're letting down the entire side. And sometimes I say to myself, boy, those were the good old days, right? The old school. But I don't call it the old school. I call it the good school. Because those were the places. And at the time, you learned discipline. You learned manners, right? You learn to walk the straight and narrow. You try your best to be ladylike. You try your best to be refined. You try your best to be dignified. And nobody never dare look down upon that at that time. Right? To be dignified. Everybody wants to be dignified. They want to be poised. Right? You carry your books a certain way. You walk a certain way. Right? You can't just braga. You know what I mean? It was just really amazing. So for me, it was just a moment to go back in time, you know, and just to celebrate. And I want to just say, you know, celebrating all the teachers. Oftentimes back to school, which is right, you focus on the parents, you focus on the children especially, which is the right thing to do, right? But I also want to honor our teachers who go through so much. I'm not talking about a little butter pancake teacher. I'm not talking about a real teacher. I'm not talking about the teacher that will get the calling from God himself. Teachers who love people's children. Teachers who invest in people's children. Teachers who take teaching seriously. Take it all personal because they don't want a student get left behind. Thank you so very much, Black Media. Right? Teachers who invest in children. Sometimes we pick them come to school, them not have no lunch money. The teachers who give students lunch money, who counts them, teachers who are psychologists, teachers who are doctors, teachers who are psychiatrists, teachers who are mommies, teachers who are daddies, right? The teachers who are called by God himself, I want big up the teachers, them. Teachers who realize that a child might have a learning disability, and instead of shunning the child or, you know, not business with the picnic, them take them and give them like an extra lesson, coax them, help them along the way. I want to take this opportunity. Thank you, Pretty. What up, baby? Thank you so very much to salute those teachers. And while we're saluting the teachers, I want you to salute the page by tapping your screen and also hitting the heart me, okay? So we need to get to like 2,000 today because today is serious business. Today is serious business. It is September 3, 2024. Wherever you are in the world, a resplendent afternoon, morning, or evening to you. Thank you so very much. I'm your Queen Diva, Miss Kitty. Welcome to my side. Welcome to my page. Thank you so very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And please do share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Click the heart me, and of course the life goals are there, and of course you know you can also subscribe to my TikTok page. All right, if you're celebrating your birthday today, happy Danielle, good afternoon my love, thank you so very much. If you're celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday. If you're celebrating your anniversary, happy anniversary. And you know, I want to take the opportunity as well to big up all of the top parents them. Yeah, big up to all of the top mother them. Right? Because I know that many of you might have had it difficult to get the book list, or 3 book lists we're going to deal with already. Right? Helping persons to get their children back to school, because every child can learn and every child must learn. And anybody out there who can help a child, you may not be able to buy all the books, but if I even one book, or you might can buy a pencil, or you might can buy a folder leaf, whatever it is, in whatever way you can contribute, I am encouraging you to do so. Right? Big up to all of the mother them. We got hard for them baby for the back to school year in 2024 September morning. Yeah. Some of the boy them think them could have flap you, because them not answer them phone. And them swear things say, oh, the baby now go back to school because them not answer, them not send no money. Then why you come and beg and grovel and you can please beg you can please beg you. Lie you're telling. The blood of Jesus is against the spirit of begging. To all the mothers who made the sacrifice, good afternoon to you. I'm getting to the fathers. Give me a chance now. We can only talk about one person at a time. Big up all of the good mother them. We got hard. We never do your hair. We never buy the outfit. We never go to the party. Right? To make sure that this morning or next week, Monday morning, your baby look nice and clean and go to school in Jesus' name. The mother them will work the overtime, right? They will get the extra job, the extra work. Good afternoon to all of you. I salute all the good mothers who went above and beyond for their children. Children did not ask to be here. And so children don't need excuses. They need results. Big up all of the good mother them. When we look homeless, we'll be nice and clean. We'll be nice and clean. Book buy, bag buy, school shoes, socks, brief, panty, everything buy, car key buy. And your baby looking smart going to school this morning. Good afternoon as well to all the great fathers who have contributed to the growth and development of them children. You never wait for your baby mother or your wife or your girlfriend for call you and say, the book list, you know, the school fee, you know, The lunch money, you know. To all of the man them, the real man them. Me not talk about no jelly back man, me not talk about no mango, me not talk about no boy them. Me not talk about the real general them, the real fathers them. Me not talk about the boy that we have buy girl long ear and lace wig, don't get the money part of them back and them baby hungry. Me not talking about those. Me not talk about those who are mind the world and you picnic hungry. I'm not talking about those. Me I talk about the good baby father them, the good husband them, the good boyfriend them. We contribute. You never have to ask him for $1. Matter of fact, the boss just turn up and say, yo, give me the book list. What the school voucher? What the baby need? Big up all of the good father them. Mighty God of Daniel, God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Big up the good father them. Me don't know, you know. Yes, when man step out for them children and step out for them family, me don't know. I feel like I just want to aisle them scalp. I want to starch them underpants. I want to crush some banana with butter and give them to eat. Because when a man is a man for his family that provides protection, provides for his children, secure his children. So now look at all mange can come text it for your pitney them because you're pitney in wants and needs. Big up all the real man them. Nobody never, your baby mother never for call you twice. Your wife never had to ask you once. Your girlfriend never have a hint and a hint, right? And when I say fathers, I also mean stepdads, uncles, right? Because not every man that plays a role in your child's life in a positive way may have sired your child. Blessings to all the great dads. Thank you for setting a great example. Big up the father them will go to the bookstore and get the book them and get the car key and dead it with the mother too. I love those things. So big up to all the responsible parents who made the sacrifice so that their children can be in school this morning. Big up as well to the aunties and the uncles and the godmother and the godfather, everybody, the neighbor, the grandma, foreign, everybody who send them little much and help along the way. Because sometimes some stranger, some co-worker, some godmother, some cousin, right? I have to send them look much, because every mickle make a muckle. Guys, we have to look after our children. Our children are our future. And if we are ramping with our children, we are ramping with our future. When Jamaica is in shambles, let us not ask, oh my God, how did we get here? 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 By not doing what is right and what is responsible. Because you have all of our big people out there, but not everybody big and responsible. So thank you to those persons. You see, Colleen? Thank you to those persons who were responsible enough to do what is necessary and what is right by our children. Our children did not ask to be here. Children don't want excuses, they want results. Some people focus on the wrong things, prioritize the wrong things. Right? You have some of them father, yeah, and some of them mother, yeah, too. Because you have some woman when I bear them weight neither. And ladies, remember, if you're asking the man for $20, please make sure you have your 20 as well. I'm telling you all the while, ask not what a man can do for you, but what you can do for yourself first. You see, when you have your $20, a boy, if you know him, have to rise him 22. Come, I have mine, you know. I have mine. But I think, it is unreasonable for you to be requesting $100 from the man and you not have none to put on it. So is your children too, you know, is your baby too, or your daughter too, or your son too? So if you are going to ask and demand, because someone demanding, you know, if you're going to demand that, ensure that you have yours to back it up. Because you cannot pressure the man alone. He did not bring the child here alone. You too are what we call in law a participis criminis. A participant in the crime. Right? So you have to ensure that as a woman you can back up your thing. And gentlemen, when you see a baby mother or your wife or your girlfriend do her part, you come up now and do your part. When she call you about the child, and you have to talk about, yo, I'm not have it right now, you know, I'm not have it. Where you want man to go thief? So where you want me to go thief? So what you want the baby to go do? What the baby for do? What the child for do? What you mean? You not have it? What that mean? Even if you don't have it all, give me what you have. Give me what you have. Remember, September comes every year. It's not a surprise. And I like September come and say, surprise! You know that every September morning, the kids have to go back to school. Hence and therefore, throw a little partner from January come down, or throw a little saving, something, I don't know, put away something, not up something and put on something. Yeah, while you're out the road, I look the girls them, and the bag of girls them, and while you're out the road, I look the man them, put away your child's money. Because September will come. September must come. So we all have to bear our weight in the relationship and with regard to our children. It's not the man's responsibility alone to fill booklets, school fee, everything. No, everything can't depend on him alone. He might want somebody. He might atlas. He's want somebody. So ladies, you can't want to do your nails and do your ear of the lace. You got the latest and the face well beat. And then you're going to make up your face for the man like say him alone. No. You need to have yours as well. You have to play your part as well. No man, them not going to post a party here. Screen record, Tandy. Them not going to record a party here. Them only record the part them where them think the people them are going to get riled up about, and the smooth brain people them are going to just take it and run with it without putting it into proper context. No man. These vloggers, joggers, really? No sir. Every child must learn. Every child can learn. And we need to invest in our children. You need to invest in your children. Parents play an important role in the growth and development of their children. The environment in which your children are raised is of paramount importance.